Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
And good morning. The time is now 5:32 and it is March 13th and Friday at that, to be exact. So that alone makes it a little eerie.
Yeah, just a little eerie, but the past 2 days have been crazy. Hopefully we're on the downturn of that craziness.
That would be nice. And let's bring in Brooke to find out if that's going to be the case this weekend, Brooke, because we need a break right now.
Well, you're going to get one, Lacey. We're going to see a little bit of break here this afternoon, but still a few showers as we head into the morning hours today. If you look over into the University of Virginia, into Wise County, you can see those showers that they saw overnight and into this morning. Definitely looking like a little bit of a soggy morning here, seeing that last line of heavy showers though starting to pass through here. So anywhere from really Bell County over into Pike County right now is where those showers are, but as those move out of here, much better conditions behind them. We also have some pretty strong winds still currently. I mean, anywhere up to 15 miles per hour and some spots. Winds are coming out of the northwest, so that's going to be bringing in some cooler air for us. We're going to get a little bit of a cool down as we head into tomorrow, but as for today, still a little bit on the warmer side. Temperatures going to be in those mid to upper 50s by this afternoon. Lacey?
Thank you, Brooke. Governor Beshear recommended yesterday that all private and public schools close for 2 weeks. Perry County Superintendent Jonathan Jett says closing school for a long period of time puts some families in difficult situations. But preparations, if that happens, include delivering meals to students who need them. It's not known yet if Perry County will be among those to take the governor's recommendation to close. Seniors from Perry Central High School were also scheduled to go on a cruise, while seniors from Buckhorn High School were going to go to California, but not anymore.
We have students that don't have good meals to eat when they're home and that don't have a nice place to live and sleep, and people that are taking good care of them. So we'll utilize that staff to make sure that we can deliver meals. You know, we just feel like with the situation with COVID-19 that it's not safe to be out of the state.
It is not known yet if Perry County schools will be among those to take the governor's recommendation, as we said, but those preparations are being done, and those will include delivering meals to students who do need them.
And just a reminder, other school districts are sending us closings by the hour. You can see those on the bottom of your screen and, of course, over on WYMT.com. Now, as schools close their doors over COVID-19 fears, we did learn of a bill related to this now in the state legislature. It would allow for 10 more non-traditional instruction days. The governor says he supports that, and he believes it has strong bipartisan support as well.
And in Barberville, Union College is taking steps to prevent the possible spread of COVID-19. Wednesday, they announced they are extending their spring break by a week and are transitioning to online instruction. While they are monitoring where students go for spring break, they will open dorms and the library for students who need computers and the internet to complete their work.
Right now it is until further notice. We really, again, just want to kind of keep an eye on the trends, how things are spreading, and then we'll make the decision if we continue, to do it through finals.
Officials say they are continually monitoring the situation.
Meanwhile, Morehead State University will keep the campus and residential halls open for students, but classes will transition to online for 2 weeks beginning on March 23rd after students return from spring break.
MSU is also suspending all non-essential out-of-state travel.
Well, with concerns of the coronavirus growing, there is a shortage of hand sanitizer. So what do you do when it's sold out?
WYMT's Emily Bennett went to the medicine shop in Hayden, where they are teaching people how to make their own when you cannot find it on those shelves.
So right now at the medicine shop, we're completely sold out of our hand sanitizer. This week I'm not able to get any. They have told me, I think maybe Wednesday of next week, that I'm looking to be able to get some more. So I'm able to get the ingredients to make this so far, so hopefully that will kind of keep it at bay. I don't care to try to help patients to make this, because any little bit helps to kind of continue to prevent this virus. And aside from the tea tree oil and the lavender, it's pretty inexpensive to make. It actually makes 5 batches. Lavender oil is the first ingredient that we'll have, and it takes about 5 to 10 drops of it, kind of depending on how you want it to smell. And the next one is tea tree oil, and it's about 30 drops of that. And the next ingredient is rubbing alcohol. It's 3 ounces of it. If you want to make the gel, for the actual hand sanitizer, you can use aloe vera gel. If you wanted to make more of a spritz, you can use the witch hazel. So last ingredient is the vitamin E oil, and it's 1/4 teaspoon of it. And then there's pretty much your hand sanitizer. And then actually this consistency will last for several months.
It costs about $50 to buy all of those ingredients, but it makes 5 batches of gel sanitizer and 5 batches of spritz sanitizer.
An employee at Humana in Louisville has preliminarily tested positive for COVID-19. In a statement, the health insurance company said the person works in the Waterside building. Company leaders also say other employees who worked close to that person were asked to self-quarantine. The company noted the employee stayed home and got medical care.
And Representative Andy Barr of Kentucky spoke about the federal response to COVID-19. During an interview, he discussed development of medications to combat the virus and the timeline for when they may become available.
Well, one thing that we really encouraged the administration and the federal agencies to focus on is expediting the availability of these tests. And I applaud the administration for taking bold action and the FDA for taking bold action in allowing more state laboratories and academic laboratories to conduct these tests. That's the one thing that we need. We need the more availability of testing.
Barr added that while a clinical trial for a vaccine is close, the vaccine may still take a year or 2 to be released. Barr also praised Kentucky's response to COVID-19, but says the state's biggest challenge is ensuring the availability of those test kits.
The coronavirus is also affecting the Kentucky court system. The Supreme Court implemented several measures from March 16th through the 10th of April. Those include, with the exception of emergency matters, domestic violence hearings, and evidentiary hearings in criminal cases. All in-person appearances for civil and criminal dockets are canceled. Judges are encouraged to use a phone or video system for all necessary hearings, including arraignments and mental health hearings. Then courtroom attendance should be limited to attorneys, parties, and necessary witnesses.
And another Eastern Kentucky jail is suspending visitations, this time in Bell County. Jailer Gary Ferguson says there will be no in-house visitations until the threat of the COVID-19 pandemic has been lifted. Inmates will still have access to telephones to call their families.
Well, just ahead on Mountain News this morning, it is supposed to be the happiest place on earth, but it seems not even Mickey is immune to the threat of the coronavirus.
And showers will continue to clear out this morning and cooler air will settle in as we head into the weekend. We'll have your Friday forecast coming up.